The views and opinions I express in this video is based on my knowledge at the present time, what I believe in life, and solely my responsibility. Furthermore, if you are sensitive to hear the said topic in the video, please with all means stop watching and go to another video. Hey fam, welcome to my YouTube channel. And for today's video, I will be doing my first ever episode of my YouTube podcast, and I name it as Thoughts of Mr. Nobody. And for today's episode, but before that, if you are new to my channel, please click the subscribe button. And if you like my content, please do so. Click the like button. And also, if you want to get notified every time that I will be posting a new video, just like this one, please click the notification bell so you'll be updated. Now, the reason why I will be starting this YouTube podcast, it's because I want to discuss and express my thoughts in certain topics and issues that is timely and relevant these days. Now, for our first episode, I will be talking about what we call what is failure. I'll be discussing how I see failure, and I will be also sharing my thoughts on how we can overcome failure based on my experience and based on um, my friends' experience, so that we can always help each other to elevate up, to achieve our goals, and so we can block negativity around us. Okay, so what is failure? Failure for me is not a person. Failure for me is an event. Kung hindi mo nakuha yung gusto mong trabaho, hindi mo nabili or napag-ipunan yung gusto mong bagay, or anything that frustrate you, um, that is failure. Para sa akin, growing up, failure is something na you will know along the way. Failure is something that will make your knees stronger. Failure will make you stronger as a person. Failure can fuel you up to fully be a full grown plant so that you will be established and ready to fulfill your dreams along the way. It's easy to have success, but why is that it's so hard for us to have failure? Just to share with you guys, before I was rejected many times. I was doing events modeling before that I was rejected many times, countless times, that I feel like, why am I here? Why am I keep on doing the things that keeps on rejecting me? Now, there's like an angel in my ears that, states, because you love what you do. You don't apply because you just want it in a small sense or in a shallow like meaning, but you want to do things because you love what you do. You love what you see, and you love how things go in that situation. So just to share with you guys, I want this to be unfiltered and to be a platform for me to share my experiences. So before, when I was doing events modeling, at first, to the first couple of interviews that I have went through, I feel like I am not a part of the organization because wala kasing pangit eh. You know, I do apologize for the background noise because, I mean, come on, we're in a third world country. But anyways, so at first I felt like, am I fit in? Because when I stepped into the room to audition or to apply for the job, ang dami talagang magagandang tao, as in talagang walang tapon, lahat mapababae, mapalalaki, everyone is good looking, everyone has confidence, and I easily question myself, am I able to do this? Am I able to provide them a good performance, or can I deliver the spill in front of these folks? So at first, couple of failures and rejections makes me want to strive more. And also, I believe that failure will route you to know what you really love to do and what you really want to do in life. I believe that failure will make you realize your potential. Failure will help you to strive more, because if you love what you do, you will not see failure as a problem. You will not see failure as an issue. You will see failure as a challenge for you to grow, a challenge for you to pursue and persevere the things that you want to commit, and the things that you want to fulfill when it comes to your career. So for me, failure is one of the key factors that will make you successful. Because let's be honest, if you applied for a job and you got hired easily and you never experience failure, you won't really know how it feels to have a successful career. You won't really know how it feels to value the things that you have within your possession at the moment. Failure makes you humble. Failure makes you human, and failure rather is also something that makes you realize that no one is perfect. There are times that there are projects that's for you. There are times that there are projects meant to be for other people. One of the things that I have learned in my events modeling journey is that do your best, always be confident enough in the things and in answering questions from your interviewers, because at the end of the day, regardless on your physical appearance, since I have mentioned walang pangit, walang tapon, and kung hindi mo din kasi lalaksan yung loob mo, there are tenured models in the events modeling industry na lalamunin ka talaga nila ng buhay. So, alam mong makukuha nila yung trabaho kung hindi ka lalaban kung magpapakain ka sa kanila di ba? I mean, you need to be there prepared. One of the things that I can share with you guys is to practice. I want you to practice not to memorize but to practice to understand and to fully immerse yourself within your emotion and goals in life, because if you really know yourself that much, it will come naturally every time that you will be answering interviews. I am not an expert. If you want to develop your interview skills, I think there's seminars or there are short courses that you can take. I just don't know where, but I believe there is some um, experts or professionals that might help you. But again, these are just the things that I have learned all throughout the process that I have gone through before, and currently being or the things that I currently encounter at the moment. No, so one of the things also that I have learned during events modeling is that learn how to accept failure. Learn how to accept the things that is not meant for you. Learn how to accept the things that is meant for you, because that's life. If it's not for you, you also need to celebrate someone's success or someone's victory. Do not be bitter, because at the end of the day, um, God and the universe always have something better for you to have. Maybe the project is not for you, maybe the job is not for you, but trust the process and you will just realize it eventually along the way that I already know why it was not given to me. It's like an essence of being a human being, 'di ba? So, failure is really something that will fuel you up to become a stronger, independent, bolder, and tougher version of yourself. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, because this is the first episode, like I have said, that I have gone through or that I have worked, because I feel like I want to share my experiences and thoughts of life, thoughts on the things that I see, again, based on my own views. Now, also to wrap this short podcast that I have created, always remember that if something is not meant for you, you will eventually know more of yourself. You will eventually um, become a full-grown plant. Why am I comparing ourselves to a plant? Because I believe that we're just like, you know a fruit from the plant. Kasi ano lang yun eh, kung hindi ka pa hinog, hindi mo pa oras para i-harvest ka eh. 'Di ba? Sometimes there are times before na I feel like I was ready. There are times before that I feel like kaya ko naman eh. Kaya ko naman gawin yung ginagawa nila, bakit hindi nila ibigay sa akin yung trabaho. But I realized along the way, like I have just mentioned a while ago, na you will realize why it was not given to you. And eventually, ikaw na magsasabi sa sarili mo na, kaya hindi siya para sa akin. Maybe, not maybe, you will be assured of the things why it was not given to you. But I hope I make sense, guys, no? A lot of my friends tend to realize that I was not able to encounter failures. There are tons of failures and rejections that I have came along the way. And if you want to hear more about my story, not just about my events modeling story, well, that is just a short part of my events modeling journey before. But if you want to hear more of these guys, please let me know in the comment section below. And I'll be more than happy to share it with you guys. Again, I hope that you like this first episode of my podcast. I really appreciate your time, guys, for spending it to hearing my podcast. I hope you well. I hope this podcast finds you well as well. You stay safe in these pandemic times, and see you on my next video. Thank you guys for watching.